This is officially the last time I will bask in the afterglow of the Eagles winning the Super Bowl on the 2024-2025 season. Man, it still feels good. I'm kind of with the players like AJ Brown and Smitty who said they already came off the high and are chasing the next one. It's about the journey for them, not the summit. So while they enjoyed it, they look forward to trying to be, champions again. Competing is really what gets their blood, their blood flowing. Gets the motivation, gets them geeked up. As does Hurts. He works that way. But man, we're gonna enjoy this offense one more time and just see how they were thoroughly, dominating, and even when they fell in some of the pitfalls, how they were able to escape. And a surprising kind of summation on Kellen Moore, but it kind of rings true because he was always bridging two worlds with the offense they want him to create here in Philly. But anyways, let's enjoy it and get into it. What's up? It's your boy Centron. Come back at you with another analysis video. And I kid you not, that's my real name. Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl film review. Jalen Hurts silenced all the doubters. Exactly. He went out there and won that one thing that a lot of y'all mamas don't even have. A ring. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing more for this city than bourgeois please care to admit. So anyways, let's dive into it. So yeah, people forget that Hurts is 26 years old. He's done better than Joe Burrow and Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. The only quarterback that's superior to him in terms of accomplishments is one Patrick Mahomes. And he's got a lot to be thankful for, chiefly Andy Reid, even though Reid kind of failed in this game with straying from the past game. But we're not going to get into the Chiefs offense. We did in the defensive video, and so why they got crushed. We're going to get into the Eagles offense and what they did against this Chiefs defense. But yeah, he doesn't take negative plays. They're running two by two concepts, but he's able to make waves and get out of trouble. So here, nobody gets open. Chiefs have the concepts expertly covered. Gets out the backside, and just makes room, makes work for himself. So he gets out on the edge of the defense, gets about 8 there, I believe, and it ends up being, I think, 4th and 2. We end up throwing it to AJ on this play. But yeah, I mean, I get it. McDuffie is a really good corner, and I love how he played Nico Collins against the Texans. But AJ Brown is the most physical wide receiver in the league. I mean, he just overwhelms guys, dominates them. He was doing Marshawn Lattimore in, and Marshawn's a physical guy, not a small guy either. Don't matter when you're going to get AJ Brown. I love how they put it. Trent McDuffie is great. AJ Brown is elite, the best receiver in the league versus beating man coverage. I wholeheartedly agree with that assessment. Ja'Marr Chase might be the best overall receiver, or some people might, want to go with that notion. I'll take AJ Brown any day in this offense, especially. All right. Damn. All right, he's one-on-one here with Trent. They thought he could handle him. He definitely couldn't get on top of him. He already runs a route there. They call that. I could see if, what I think not Dean Blandino. He was asking Mike Pereira, I believe, if it was, hands to the face. Sure. Yeah, but ticky-tacky stuff. We had one in our favor when Dallas Goedert expertly sold that once again, Trent McDuffie face mask push. He lightly tapped him, oversold it, got the flag. I like that though. So tit for tat. But here, these verticals. Let's see what Hurts does here. I'm not sure. Like the safety rotation, he got it. He saw that he was coming over, single coverage against Jalen Watson, and that fake block got him over the top. He just got beat at the line of scrimmage all game. We see it later with Smitty on his touchdown catch. But man, yeah, he didn't know if that was the author. Instant inspiration. I'm making up words now. Phrases, if that was on the spot or that was pre-planned by play design. But either way, if he's if been on the spot, it makes it even better. Instant genius. But if he if that was work, he expertly sold it. So Jahan has struggled against press coverage. But this time, shook him. Super Bowl, made a big play. Thought it was a touchdown on sight, but you know who came after? The touch push, or the brotherly shove, if you want to call it that. But they don't even call it that, you know. So I don't even know, what it is in Philadelphia, but it's automatic for us. All right. Yeah, definitely knew the game was gonna go well after this one. Third and long, and then I think QB1 gets the ball out of his hand. Yeah, I mean Devontae motions over. You can see, it's zone. So gets to the zone. He knows where it is. You're seeing the guys that fake the pressure, mug pressure, and then they back out. So Jalen knows that, okay, zone, got it. It's gonna be quick to Devontae. He gets the first down too. I mean, just keeping the offense on schedule, whether it was with his legs or his arm, Jalen was just in control. Like you said, they only made one bad play, and that's because they committed to trying to stop Saquon Barkley. 25 yards, 25 attempts, 57 yards, 15% success rate. But we still had 135 yards, and 72 of those were attributed to Jalen Hurts, because he was just doing work, man. Escaping out the backside, just punishing, hurting the defense when they were the most vulnerable, trying to get off the field on third downs and even first and second down, just back-breaking plays because it's a new set of downs, and you at some point, I know they're questioning their game plan. Man, are you sure we should be so not to stop Saquon Barkley? Too late, bro. Too late. Y'all done committed, and we did it again and again and again to your ass. Pause. No diddy. But yeah, this one here, they're so focused on Saquon. Look at, they're trying to flow to where he is. Jalen, it works right into their hands. So like they played right into our hands by trying to stop Saquon, doing what we knew that they were gonna do. Chess, not checkers, man. The expert lead block there. I mean, just allow, you got 2 blocks, and Jalen just can pick, whichever side he wants to go to. Just easy setup, easy money. And the one play that he would want back is this one. And I agree with him. I mean, I agree because if he does take the sack, goes out of field goal range, but if he had precognition, prerecognition, whatever, predilection, that's the wrong word. If he had, he was a mind reader and knew that this was going to be the play that ended up being, yeah, he takes the sack there, but he didn't know that. Gets the ball out of his hands, and Jerrigan just ends up blocking nobody there. Nobody. But he doesn't get enough mustard on it. And yeah, if AJ, because the corner's coming from this area, if he stops his route right there, boom, yak, and then he gets upfield. The side adjustments, I know like they don't include those a lot for AJ. It's manufactured like the pew pew for from Jalen Hurts to AJ for the back shoulder fade. We'll see down the sideline later in the article. But Smith runs a lot of those option routes, choice routes, where he's given the freedom to do that. But AJ, they just focus on him, running certain routes in the offense. Don't know if that will change. And there's interesting annotation with the next play caller made below. I don't know if we'll get to it. But, the run game just wasn't working, man. And, also dives into this why. The defensive game plans was just, they were sold out to stop the run, man. Most of these, besides the few QB runs that we did have, I think maybe 2 were successful and 1 wasn't. But, it's still like almost 50-50. Running with the fullback under center, outside zone, inside zone, counter. And, but some of those things were set up. Like the counter was a setup to the, Devonta Smith touchdown pass. So I'll take those, like the game within the game. Using plays as dummies to set up, condition the defense to be, to do one thing or to be one thing, to be sold out here or to play like you want them to so that you can take advantage of them later with, plays that are out of the same formations that you showed earlier. Hey, man, you could play like, this for 1 quarter to set up, a couple plays or even 1 play. Man, it's just, I love it. It's a high stakes poker, the game within the game. Doing what you have to do strategy wise to to win the thing. I mean, and it's so beautiful, the art of football. Anyways, also the interior line. Landon Dickerson wasn't 100%. Cam Jurgens obviously having that back surgery now. See that he wasn't 100% in this game. And look, the line of scrimmage didn't get pushed. You can see they didn't get to the second level as well. like the D line just penetrating, stopped them there, and just got in the backfield. So no really chance, but that allowed us to have success in the pass game, to streamline things and to know, okay, we're gonna have a lot of one-on-ones on the outside. We're gonna be having a wide swaths of field open over the middle and in certain zones. Just pitch and catch then. All right. Saying more frustrated him because just sometimes it's best to just be simple, and doesn't matter who the next offensive coordinator is. You can still run what we have. Run with the talent, and then it's kind of going back to what 2023 was. Okay, we just go for talent, but actually having play design behind that. And Kevin Patullo, does have the job now, and AJ says he's been there this whole time. He's been absorbing and seeing. I hope he just runs an amalgamation of what we've been running. Like he said himself, he's going to be taking things from other offenses during the offseason, watching other guys. So hopefully he's astute, but it's not just a Nick Sirianni hire. I think he has more credibility than Brian Johnson, a rookie coming in, but hopefully he also has that veto power to just to say no to Nick. You got to be able to stand up for yourself sometimes. So. All right. Let's see. The late hands by AJ, man. That's just deadly, man. Back shoulder fade. Gets on top of him and control the pacing. He totally thought he was trying to run by him or compete at whatever catch point he thought it would be, and it ended up being shallow because it's hard to stop a back shoulder fade unless you have some kind of recognition that it's coming. All right. He didn't love the passing game plan. Yeah, 2x2 sets. I would definitely rather have receivers like we did in the Washington game running into Jalen Hurts' sight line. So when he's here, the routes are all lined up in a row, so he can see them easily. I mean, that's just genius simplicity design. For a quarterback to make things easy, to play into his strengths, and also to just set him up for success. I mean, a lot of people try to make it overly cerebral or to be overly complex just for no reason. Just other than to stroke their egos. And there's not a lot of those here. All the egos are prideful about winning, which is, the right direction you want them in. All right, favorite play tonight. I mean, I love this flood concept. They occupy, like, all the guys. This reminded me of Super Bowl 57 because the chief defender looks like our guy. Remember, look like, where should I be? Oh, he's changing directions like 2-3 times. And then AJ will go back and look at it. All the routes going this way. AJ sneaks underneath, finds himself one-on-one in coverage against Bolton. He's a good coverage linebacker. He's a fast guy. He ain't as good to be trusted with covering the wide receiver number one. If Trent McDuffie can't do it, and he's, CB1 for you guys. A linebacker sure as hell ain't doing it. All right, this 4-strong look, so they got, ultimately 4 people on that side lined up. Chiefs cover it well, but then AJ, Jalen Hurts runs out of structure. So he perfectly controls the line there. Controls the rush. And then Barkley here sneaks out. Makes a play. The linebacker overcommits, and I think Drew Tranquil. And, he finds, nice space there, catches the ball, hold on to it because he double catches it. But, beautiful play. And this one here, man, like the one they suckered him up into, all eyes were plastered. All the linebackers, I think all 3 of them hit on the play action fake to Saquon. They were like, damn, my tooth chipped. Over the top, eat too many sweets, touchdown. So, watch the linebackers here. Like, all 3 of these motherfuckers at the second level bite. Nobody in the middle. They're panicking because of that. And then, Jalen Watson finds himself once again, got smoked at the line of scrimmage. The Slim Reaper, deep and on top of him, he's beat. It's done. You can see AJ celebrating, see like Landon Dickerson, shooting the arms up. Jalen himself knew, I think, with the fist pump. Game. Go for the dagger. Oh no. Yeah. So, I mean, he just gets enough time. I mean, I think Saquon had the block there. He celebrated as well. And Smitty gets up and tells Louisiana, he's home, baby. This is his freaking house. Don't try that shit with him. This is his town. And then, just talking about Jalen, man. Yeah, Jalen might have gotten, this might be his second chip if Brad Bird didn't get that, that holding call. But yeah, he can compete with Mahomes. And then people, the Dak argument. Yeah, good regular season. Where is he in the postseason? Where are his accolades? Jalen has as many Super Bowl appearances as he does playoff wins. And he's going into year 9 or 10 now, so half the time. And, just all the things I hear about Hurts. One thing you're not going to call him a loser. Bro is a natural born winner. All right, that's the last one here, man. I think he's just creating out of structure. Gets out, toe that sideline. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful work, man. So, hey, man, shout out to QB1. Shout out to the offense. Shout out to Nick Sirianni, who I owe an apology if I ever met him face-to-face. I doubted him. I wanted him fired after, the 2-2 start because I didn't believe that he had the wherewithal to lead us to victory. And lo and behold, he has. Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Smitty, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen when he stepped in. I want to say Sidney Brown, special teams. Keely Ring on special teams. Isaiah Rodgers with the plays he made on special teams and spot duty for Darius Slay, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship, N'Kobe Dean, Zach Bond, Milton Williams, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Josh Sweat, Kenny Gainwell, Kenny Pickett, Tanner McKee, Jalen Hurts. Johnny Wilson for blocking. Grant Kekatera for holding it down when Dallas Goedert was missing. Dallas Goedert. Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson. I'm missing that right guard. Mekhi Becton. Moro Jomo. On special teams, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Avonte Maddox for making that play in the Super Bowl. Who else am I forgetting? Bryce Huff for the stuff he almost said a little bit did. I'm not trying to diminish him at all. Nolan Smith. I think that's the whole damn team, bro. I know these boys. So proud of them, man. It just to be doubted and then come out on top to reach the summit, raise a trophy for the second time in our franchise history. Beautiful. Anyways, I gotta go. It's the last film study that I do. That's on a game. Other ones might look at people and look at old visages, but we are the champs, man. Can never take this away from this group, man. Anyway, proud of you boys, but this season has come to a conclusion. It was fun, though. Thank you. Thank you for watching, but I know the truth of the matter is that you're not even watching, no, but it's all good because I love making these videos and I love talking about the freaking stinking Philadelphia Eagles. So we'll chunk the deuces for the last time officially in 2024, 2025, but as always, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Champs, baby. Ring me. Ring me. And let's motherfucking go. Like, comment, share, and subscribe Thanks for watching. Check me out at Centron Anime, Centron Life, or Centron Laughs, or other social media.